Today, I'm doing another Sims 4 Survivor brand steal simulation because I want to. I had so much fun doing this last time, so we're back at it. We have a new cast of characters. We have a new theme. This time around, we have Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. I made this cute little logo over here in the corner, as you can see. And we're going to be following along with the Kakayan format, so that's going to be fun. But without further ado, let's introduce our cast. First up, we have the Brain Tribe, composed of some of the greatest minds of The Sims 4. Emphasis on some of. First up, we have Mortimer Goth, famed genius. Hopefully he was able to get some tips from Bella before he went out there on the island. Next, we've got high school teacher Angelo Moreland. Next up, we have Lily Fang, married to famous politician, herself a genius. Next up, we have Shock Villarreal, evil genius of Get Together. Next up, we've got Angela Pleasant, herself not really a genius, but she is in college, so I guess that's something. Why is this man here? Excuse me. Ian Robles, walk away. You're not a part of this. And finally, on the Brains Tribe, we have Morgan Ember. Of course, a world-renowned sage in the realm of magic. Hopefully, they will be able to conjure up a win for themselves. Next up, we have the Brawn Tribe, made up of some of the strongest people in The Sims 4. First up is bodybuilder Marcus Flex. Overall, pretty muscular guy. Next, we have Oleana Nagata, also a pretty muscular person. Next up, we have Arturo Lin, world-famous astronaut. Then we have Sergio Romeo. I mean, he has the active trade, why not? He's here also. Then this is kind of a weird addition. We have Minerva Charm. She may not be physically strong, but she is a master spellcaster, so I figured she fits in here. And finally, we have military personnel, Jess Sigworth, also here. And finally, we have the Beauty Tribe, which is composed of some of the most beautiful Sims in The Sims 4. We start off with the man-slot himself. It is Don Lothario, here to allure his way to a victory. Next up is the girl next door. It's Zoe Patel. Next we have, of course, everyone's favorite vampire, Caleb Vator, bisexual icon. Next we have Kiyoshi Ito from Snowy Escape, the first teenager, but not the only teenager, to compete in Sims 4 Survivor. Next we have Celeste Michelson from Growing Together, trans icon, we love her. And finally, the other teenager on the season, it's Sophia Bjergsen. Alright, with that out of the way, let's just get into it. I've got a bottle of white wine ready to go. Let's have some fun. We will start out with a twist, same as Kagayan did. So they all have to pick a leader based on first impressions. The Brains Tribe, they decide that Shock should be the leader. The Brawn Tribe chooses Minerva, and the Beauty Tribe chooses Kiyoshi. Okay. The leader is going to have to choose the weakest player. Shock chooses Mortimer, Minerva chooses Sergio, and Kiyoshi chooses Celeste. And then the weakest players, they get the option to take an extra bag of rice or to search for the hidden immunity idol. Mortimer is going to take the rice, and Sergio is going to take the hidden immunity idol clue. And Celeste is going to take the extra bag of rice. All right. So that's quite interesting here. We see Sergio already kind of breaking off from his tribe. Maybe this is going to get him in trouble. Mortimer and Celeste, maybe this is going to work out well for them, though. I feel like the first, events here are not going to be anything, no. It isn't really until after the immunity challenge where things start happening. So let's just get into the immunity challenge. Let's see who is immune for this first episode. The Beauty Tribe has 1 immunity, and the Brawn Tribe also 1 immunity. This seems about the same as what happened actually on Kakayan. Also, Beauty Tribe has won a fire-making kit, and the Brawn Tribe has won some flint, so good for them. They're gonna be in a great spot. Mortimer Goth has found the hidden immunity idol on the Brains Tribe. That is gonna be very useful for him coming into this tribal. But also, Angelo and Morgan seem to be bonding slightly, so that might also affect how things go. We shall see. We'll move on to the Brawn Tribe, nothing happens. And on the Beauty Tribe, Sophia rests at camp and restores her energy, so that's it. Okay, well, anyway, let's go into tribal. We have the Brains Tribe here. Mortimer has the hidden immunity idol, and it is time to vote. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody stands up. so I will read the votes. The first vote goes to Morgan. That's 1 vote, Morgan. The next vote goes to also Morgan. That's 2 votes, Morgan. Next vote goes to also Morgan. So that's 3 votes, Morgan. Okay, that's not looking good for Morgan. But let's see. 4th vote, it goes to Angela. 3 votes, Morgan. 1 vote, Angela. 2 votes left. Angela. So that's 3 votes, Morgan. 2 votes, Angela. 1 vote left. And we're tied. It's 3-3, Angela versus Morgan. We will have a revote. Tie on the first tribal. Let's go. So everyone goes out to vote. That is not Angela and Morgan. They can't vote since they're just gonna vote for each other. So the first vote goes to Morgan. Second vote goes to Angela. Third vote goes to Angela. That's 2 votes, Angela. 1 vote, Morgan. 1 vote left. Are they gonna go to rocks? First tribal. Let's go to rocks. Why not? All right, last vote. It's Angela. Oh, someone flipped. That's too bad. First person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. It's Angela. Let's see how this vote broke down. Angela voted for Morgan, obviously. Angelo voted for Angela. I guess he was jealous that they had a similar name. And he did not flip his vote. Shaq voted for Morgan. And he did also not flip his vote. Okay, interesting. Lily voted for Angela. Morgan voted for Angela. Mortimer was the one who flipped. So he voted for Morgan first, and then he flipped onto Angela. Interesting. Mortimer in the swing position, apparently. But we have a very split tribe here. So it is Angelo, Morgan, and Lily voting together. And then we have Angela, Shock, and Mortimer voting together. And then Mortimer flips. So that's very interesting. But with that, we have our first boot. Let's see what's going on the beaches. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Yeah, nothing really happens until after the immunity challenge. So let's just go into the immunity challenge. The Brains tribe has 1 immunity. Good for them. Not going back to tribal, so that's fantastic. Oh, I haven't saved the season. Let's save the season real quick. Oh, this is gonna be like public. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Never mind. Anyway, the Beauty tribe wins immunity as well. So both of them get fishing kits. And the Brains tribe also gets spices. So good for them. Let's go to the beaches. Shock and Mortimer have a small fight, which has a lasting impact, but they also bond slightly. Okay. Mortimer is impressing the team as well. And then Morgan rests at camp. So I don't know what to make out of this. Shock and Mortimer having kind of a tiff, but also bonding. So it seems like they probably made up. It does say that this is going to have a lasting impact, but I don't know about that since they bond like immediately after. So I'm not sure. I feel like this is like a nothing burger. Let's go on to the Brawn tribe. This is the tribe going to tribal, right? Jess and Marcus have a minor disagreement, and Arturo and Sergio have a minor disagreement as well. And then Sergio has a major meltdown. Okay, I guess he proved himself to be the weakest link in the tribe, I guess. But let's go to the Beauty tribe. Sophia has a major meltdown. Okay. This season is kind of a mess, but we're here for it. Let's go into tribal. Let's see what the Brawn tribe decides to do. All right, we got the Brawn tribe here at tribal. No one has the hidden immunity idol, but it is time to vote. I will read the votes. The first vote goes to Sergio. So that's 1 vote, Sergio. Next vote goes to Jess. 1 vote, Jess. 1 vote, Sergio. 4 votes left. Next vote goes to Sergio. So that's 2 votes, Sergio, 1 vote, Jess, 3 votes left. Next vote goes to Sergio, 3 votes, Sergio, 1 vote, Jess. And the second person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. It's Sergio. All right, he did have a major meltdown, so that's unfortunate for him. Everyone aside from Sergio voted for Sergio. He voted for Jess. So this seems like a unanimous decision here at the end. R.I.P. Sergio, not here for a long time, just a fun time. Although not really that fun either since he just had a meltdown and left. All right, anyway, let's move on to episode number 2. The Beauty Tribe is at the top with all of their members still. Brain's Tribe and Brawn Tribe both lost a member. Let's see what's going on. Oleana has found the hidden immunity idol on the Brawn Tribe beach. That might turn out to be useful for her. And Zoe Patel has also found a hidden immunity idol, the one on the Beauty Tribe beach. So, okay. All 3 idols on the 3 beaches have been discovered. This will prove to be interesting. Let's move on to the immunity challenge. Brain's Tribe has 1 immunity, as well as the Beauty Tribe. They are on a run here. They are not going to lose any members. And I think the swap is in the next episode, so I don't think they're going to lose members, period. But let's go to the beaches. Let's see what's going on. Nothing happens on the Brain's Tribe. On the Brawn Tribe, Oleana is impressing the rest of the team. And we have an alliance, our first alliance of the season. It is a Minerva Charm. It's Oleana. They have a final 2, although Oleana does not seem to be that invested in this alliance. But hey, it's the only alliance on the tribe, so maybe it'll work out. Let's go on to the Beauty Tribe. Zoe is injured, but gets treated and can stay in the game. Not a whole lot of things happening here 2 episodes in. This is a very boring season of Survivor. But let's go on to Tribal. We got the Brawn Tribe, back-to-back tribals. Oleana has the hidden immunity idol, and it is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, and now is the time to do so. Nobody stands up, so I will read the votes. First vote goes to Jess. Second vote also goes to Jess. Third vote goes to Marcus Flax. We got 2 votes Jess, 1 vote Marcus Flax. Fourth vote goes to Marcus Flax. We're tied. 2 votes Jess, 2 votes Marcus, 1 vote left. And the third person eliminated. It's Marcus Flax. Holy shit. I feel like he is like a big person to keep in the game. So this is a big move. I wonder who made this. Probably that alliance, right? So it was Jess, Minerva, and Oleana. So it's a women's alliance. Got it. Interesting. Arturo voted for Jess. All right, it seems like Minerva and Oleana have the power in this tribe, but I believe we are swapping in this next episode, so maybe not for long. That's unfortunate for Marcus. He is going to be the third one out here, but let's move on to episode number 3. Beauty Tribe still fully intact, Brain's Tribe at 5, and Brawn Tribe at 4. Oh, look at that. Oleana is more loyal now. They just voted together for a tribal, so I feel like that makes sense. Nothing else is happening on the other beaches. But we have a reward challenge. The Brawn Tribe wins the reward. Beauty Tribe also wins the reward. And they win chickens and some eggs. Okay. But let's go into the immunity challenge. This is the one that matters. Brain's Tribe wins immunity. Brawn Tribe also wins immunity. Apparently there was not a swap. I was wrong. It's been a while since I watched Kagayan, so I don't really remember what happens. But this means the Beauty Tribe is going to go to their first tribal. Let's see what's going on the beaches. Lily has a major meltdown on the Brains Tribe. Okay, this season is kind of a mess. Everyone is having a meltdown. What's going on the Brawn Tribe? Jess and Minerva bond strongly, which has a lasting impact. That women's alliance seems to be forming even stronger. All right, let's go to the Beauty Tribe. Dawn and Zoe have a minor disagreement. All right, it does not have a lasting impact, so this might be nothing. The 2 base game people fighting. Yeah, that's like it for them. Okay, I guess we should go to tribal. All right, we've got the Beauty Tribe at their first tribal. Zoe has the idol, and it is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody stands, so I will read the votes. The first vote is for Kiyoshi. Second vote goes to Dawn. Third vote goes to Kiyoshi. That's 2 votes Kiyoshi, 1 vote Dawn. Fourth vote goes to Dawn. We're tied. 2 votes Dawn, 2 votes Kiyoshi, 2 votes left. And the 5th vote goes to Kiyoshi. 3 votes Kiyoshi, 2 votes Dawn. And the final vote goes to Dawn. We're tied. If this tribe goes to wrong. All right, we will have a revote. We're 3-3, Dawn, Kiyoshi. Let's vote again. The first vote goes to Dawn. Second vote goes to Kiyoshi. 1 Dawn, 1 vote Kiyoshi, 2 votes left. The next vote goes to Dawn. That's 2 votes Dawn, 1 vote Kyoshi, 1 vote left. Are we going to rocks? Really? What is this season? All right, the last vote, it goes to 4th person voted out. It's Dawn. All right, let's figure out who flipped. All right, Caleb voted for Dawn. Celeste voted for Dawn. Kiyoshi voted for Dawn. It was Zoe. Zoe flipped. Interesting. So their like minor disagreement, it did not matter. They did vote together, but it might have mattered on the revote. So she was like, I'm not getting rocked out of the game for Don Lothario. Let's get rid of him. And unfortunately for him, Don is going out 4th on this season of Sims 4 Survivor Brains vs. Brawn vs. Beauty. RIP Don Lothario. He can go hit on some women in Ponderosa or something. I don't know. Wherever we send these people when they get eliminated. Let's go into the next episode. We got episode number 4. There's a twist. And it is a tribe swap, right? Oh, the tribe with the fewest remaining members will be dissolved. Okay. So the Brawn tribe is going to be split up. And these 2 tribes are gonna get tribe swapped like normal. Okay. All right. So the new Brains tribe, it is Caleb Vitor. It's Celeste Michelson, Shock Villarreal, Kiyoshi Ito, Morgan Ember, Mortimer Goth, and Oleana Nagata is gonna be the only person from the original Brawn tribe. But that doesn't make sense. Okay, this is just like a normal tribe swap. I don't think they really did it how they did it in the episode or like in the actual Survivor season on Survivor Kagayan. Whatever. Anyway, Beauty Tribe, the new Beauty Tribe. It's Angelo, it's Arturo, it's Jess, it's Lily, it's Minerva, it's Sophia, and it's Zoe. All right, let's see what's going on. We've got Mortimer with an idol on the Brains Tribe. We got Oleana with an idol as well. And then we got Oleana by herself on this tribe. On the Beauty Tribe, we got Zoe with an idol and Minerva by herself in this alliance. Let's go to the reward challenge. The Beauty Tribe has won. They win coffee and pastries. So that's excellent. That's going to be a great reward for them. But let's go on to the immunity challenge. The Brains tribe does take the immunity win. They are going to be safe from tribal. It is Caleb, Celeste, Shock, Kiyoshi, Morgan, Mortimer, and Oleana. They are safe from tribal tonight. So good for them. The Beauty tribe is going to go to tribal instead. Let's see what's going on the beaches. We got Kiyoshi impressing the rest of the team. And Caleb and Shock finding something in common. And then we have an alliance, a 5-person alliance. Okay, so we got Caleb, we got Celeste, we got Shock Villarreal, we got Kiyoshi, we got Mortimer. So this is the original Beauty tribe and the original Brains tribe. And who is not in this alliance? It's Oleana and who? Morgan. Morgan is not in this alliance. Okay, interesting. And everyone seems to be like fairly loyal to this alliance. So I imagine if they go to tribal, they are going to vote together. However, remember, Oleana does have the idol. So if they decide to vote her out, maybe she will idol someone out. But they are not going to tribal. Let's go to the tribe that is actually going to tribal, the Beauty tribe. Jess and Minerva have a small fight. And that's everything that happens there. Okay, well, anyway, let's go to tribal. We've got the Beauty tribe here. It's Angelo, Arturo, Jess, Lily, Minerva, Sophia, and Zoe. Zoe has the idol, and it is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Zoe Patel decides to stand up. She is gonna use the hidden immunity idol, and she is gonna use it on Angela Moreland, sorry. That is wild. Why is she saving Angelo of all people? Okay, anyway, let's read the votes. First vote goes to Jess. Okay, so she just wasted an idol. Nice job, Zoe. Anyway, next vote goes to Sophia. So we got 1 vote Jess, 1 vote Sophia. Third vote goes to Sophia. Fourth vote goes to Sophia. We got 3 votes Sophia, 1 vote Jess. Fifth vote goes to, it's Sophia. She's the 5th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor Brains vs. Brawn vs. Beauty. That's too bad for Sophia. Zoe Patel wasted an idol. Unanimous vote, actually. That's kind of interesting. So Sophia was the only one who voted for Jess. Zoe, what were you thinking then? Why did you think Angela was in trouble? Okay, anyway, Let's go to the next episode. Nothing's really happening on the beaches, so we will just go to the immunity challenge. And the Beauty Tribe has one immunity. They are not going to back-to-back tribals. It is going to be the Brains Tribe going to tribal, which is probably going to be the more interesting tribal since they actually are the tribe with alliances in it. So let's see what's going on the beaches. Celeste and Oleana have a minor disagreement, which has a lasting impact. Okay. And then Caleb and Kiyoshi bond strongly, the Beauty Tribe, former Beauty Tribe members. And then Celeste and Morgan bond strongly. And then something is going on with this alliance, the big alliance. Mortimer has decided to leave the alliance. R.I.P. Mortimer. He doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. I guess he's noticing like maybe the old Brains Tribe should stick together more. But there is another alliance forming. Let's see who is in this alliance. It's Caleb, it's Kiyoshi, it's Morgan, it's Mortimer. Okay, so basically Mortimer was like, I don't want to work with Shock or Celeste. I just want to work with Caleb and Kiyoshi, and I want to bring in Morgan. And that's what he did. So that's something. If they stick together, this is a very strong 4-person alliance going into this tribal. They do have the majority, so we shall see which alliance comes out on top. I think it kind of depends on who Caleb and Kiyoshi are loyal to. And they seem to be just as loyal to both of these alliances. I guess it's gonna be an interesting tribal. On the Beauty Tribe, Angelo and Zoe find something in common. Also, there is a new idol hidden. But we have our first Beauty Tribe alliance as well. This is Angelo, Arturo, and Zoe, which is pretty interesting since these three, they come from different starting tribes. First, like official cross-tribal alliance, since no one from the Brawn tribe is on the other 2 big alliances on the Brains tribe. So alright, that's gonna be something to look out for in the future, but let's go into tribal. The newly formed Brains tribe is now at their first tribal council. This tribe is Caleb, it's Celeste, Shock, Kiyoshi, Morgan, Mortimer, Oleana. We got 2 idols in play, and it is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Mortimer decides to use the hidden immunity idol. He uses it on himself. Any votes cast against Mortimer will not count. I will read the votes. First vote goes to Mortimer. Does not count. Okay, second vote goes to Oleana. Okay. While he negated 1 vote. Third vote goes to Oleana. Fourth vote goes to Oleana. And the 6th person voted out. It's Oleana. I don't know why Mortimer used the idol here. He just canceled Oleana's vote. It's another unanimous vote. Another wasted idol. Yeah, I don't... these people are just throwing idols out. I guess... Okay, actually... It does kind of make sense now that I think about it. Oleana had the idol. So if she would have used the idol and she voted for Mortimer and Mortimer had not used his idol, he would have gone. So I guess, you know, Mortimer, underrated play here. Nice job. This also means that all of the idols are out of play. 2 have been played and 1 has been flushed. So we got no idols in play. Let's go into the next episode. The tribes are even. We got these 2 alliances on the Brains tribe. We got this alliance on the Beauty tribe. In the reward challenge, the Beauty tribe wins reward and they get to raid the other tribe's camp. I wonder what they took. It's not gonna tell us, so let's just go into the immunity challenge. It is the Beauty tribe that wins immunity. Whatever item they took, it helped them in this challenge, maybe, I don't know. So the Brain tribe going back to tribal. Let's see what's going on their beach. Celeste and Shock bond slightly, and Mortimer has decided to leave this other alliance that he just formed in the last episode. Mortimer, he was like, I just wasted an idol. These people didn't warn me. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm playing a solo game, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this is great for Mortimer. I think he might be done. But let's see what's going on the Beauty tribe. Arturo and Jess find something in common, and Jess and Minerva have a major fight. What? Why? These 2 women used to be on the same tribe and they voted together. Why are they fighting? I don't know, but Minerva does get injured and she does get treated, so she can stay in the game, so that's good for her. We're back at Tribal Council. We got the Brains tribe. There are no idols at play, so we will just vote, and I will read the votes. The first vote, it goes to Morgan. Second vote, it goes to Mortimer. Third vote goes to Morgan. 2 votes Morgan, 1 vote Mortimer, 3 votes left. The 4th vote goes to Morgan. 3 votes Morgan, 1 vote Mortimer, 2 votes left. And the 5th vote goes to Mortimer. That's 3 votes Morgan, 2 votes Mortimer, 1 vote left. I will read the final vote. And it's Mortimer. Okay, we're tied. It's 3 votes Morgan, 3 votes Mortimer. We will have a revote. These people, they love the ties. They are just doing it over and over. So anyone who is not Mortimer or Morgan is going to be a part of the revote. These are 2 people from the original Brains tribe, so that's kind of interesting. But I will read the votes. First vote goes to Mortimer. Second vote goes to Mortimer. And the 3rd vote goes to Mortimer. It's Mortimer. He's the 7th person voted out. RIP Mortimer. He probably shouldn't have played his idol. He could have used it here at least. But he goes out. 7th person voted out. RIP. Let's see the vote breakdown. It was Caleb voting for Mortimer. It was Celeste voting for Mortimer. Shock voted for Morgan and flipped onto Mortimer. Kiyoshi voted for Morgan and flipped onto Mortimer. And then Morgan voted for Mortimer and Mortimer voted for Morgan. So it seems like Mortimer and Morgan were kind of working together and they just were making sure that Mortimer didn't have another idol. So they tied the votes. All right, well, there goes Mortimer. We move on to episode number 7. It is the merge. It's the Solarion tribe. I was gonna change that into the Sul tribe, but I forgot apparently. Anyway, the merge tribe is Angela Moreland, Arturo Lynn, Caleb Vitor, Celeste Michelson, Shock Villarreal, Jess Sigworth, Kiyoshi Ito, Lily Fang, Minerva Charm, Morgan Ember, and Zoe Patel. Place your bets now. I have a good feeling about Zoe, and I also feel like Kiyoshi and Caleb have kind of ingratiated themselves really nicely on their old tribe. So I feel like it's gonna be one of these 3. I think Morgan is in trouble, I think Jess is in trouble, and I think Celeste might be in a little bit of trouble. Maybe Shock. But let's look at the alliances. It looks like Celeste has found the hidden immunity idol. She is the only person with an idol now. And these are our current alliances. We got Caleb, we got Celeste, we got Shock, we got Kiyoshi in one alliance. Then we got the alliance that Mortimer just left, and it is Caleb, it's Kiyoshi, it's Morgan. And then we got the Beauty Tribe Alliance, the only alliance from that side. It's Angelo, Arturo, and Zoe Patel. None of these alliances are especially strong, although Caleb and Kiyoshi are seemingly very loyal to this one, although Kiyoshi is also pretty loyal to Morgan. So Kiyoshi Ito looking pretty good here. Caleb also looking pretty good, but we shall see what happens. Let's go to the immunity challenge. Jess has 1 immunity. I did say she might have been in trouble, but not anymore. She's gonna be fine, at least for this tribal. So let's see what's going on the beach. Shock and Lily have a major fight. Okay, it has a lasting impact. But look at this. We have another alliance. It's Arturo and Jess. They have a loyalty of 8, a final 2 being formed. This does make sense. They were together on both their tribes prior to the merge. So I feel like they probably just bonded really well. Let's move on to Tribal Council. Let's see who is the person who's gonna end up being the merge boot here. All right, everyone's here at Tribal. We got an idol in play. We got Jess with the immunity necklace. It is time to vote. And if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody stands. Celeste has decided not to use the idol, so I will read the votes. First vote goes to Angelo. Next vote goes to Angelo. Third vote goes to Minerva. We've got 2 votes Angelo, 1 vote Minerva. Next vote goes to Angelo. 3 votes Angelo, 1 vote Minerva. Minerva, that's 3 votes Angelo, 2 votes Minerva. 6 votes left. It's Angelo again. 4 votes Angelo, 2 votes Minerva. 5 votes left. And we have another one for Minerva. That's 4 votes Angelo, 3 votes Minerva, 4 votes left. Another for Minerva. It's 4 votes Angelo, 4 votes Minerva, 3 votes left. And the next vote goes to Angelo. That's 5 votes Angelo, 4 votes Minerva, 2 votes left. This is a close vote. Let's see. The next vote goes to Angelo. He's out. All right, eighth person voted out. It's Angelo Moreland. I'm not really sure how this happened. I don't think he was in any alliance, so maybe that kind of bit him in the butt. But it is Angelo voting for Minerva. It's Arturo voting for Minerva. Caleb voting for Angelo. Celeste voting for Angelo. Wait, I can just see this at the bottom. So it's Angelo, Arturo, Jess, and Zoe voting for Minerva. And then Caleb, Celeste, Shock, Kiyoshi, Lily, Minerva, and Morgan voting for Angelo. All right, well, there he goes. RP Angelo, let's move on. Episode number 8. Let's see what's going on. Celeste still has the idol. We got these alliances over here. Oh, this Beauty Tribe alliance is now just Arturo and Zoe. So I guess Angelo was in that. I kind of forgot. But that's fine. We will go into a reward. The group that wins reward is Arturo, it's Caleb, Celeste, Jess, and Zoe Patel. And they win a meal from Outback Steakhouse. Okay. But let's see who wins immunity. It is Arturo who wins immunity. So I feel like that might be trouble for Zoe. He was in an alliance with her, and they just took out Angelo from that alliance. So that could be bad. On top of that, Shock and Zoe have a major fight, and Caleb and Lily have a minor disagreement. So only arguments happening on this tribe. No bonds. We have only one alliance from the merge being formed. Yeah, this is not great. But let's move on to tribal. Celeste has the idol. Arturo has the immunity necklace. It is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Nobody uses the idol, so I will read the votes. First vote goes to Lily Fang. Second vote goes to Shaq Villarreal. One vote Shaq, one vote Lily. Third vote goes to Caleb. What? This is a wild vote turnout. I did not expect this. I thought it was Zoe for sure. But the fourth vote goes to Lily Fang. We got 2 votes Lily, 1 vote Caleb, 1 vote Shock. Next vote goes to Lily Fang. 3 votes Lily, 1 vote Caleb, 1 vote Shock. 5 votes left. Next vote goes to Caleb. 3 votes Lily, 2 votes Caleb, 1 vote Shock. 4 votes left. And the next one goes to Shock. So that's 3 votes Lily, 2 votes Caleb, 2 votes Shock, 3 votes left. This is a very, very split tribe. Next one goes to Lily Fang. 4 votes Lily, 2 votes Caleb, 2 votes Shock, 2 votes left. And the 9th person voted out is Lily Fang. That's unfortunate for her. I don't think she had any alliances. She wasn't really doing anything. So I feel like this was just like, let's just get rid of her. She's not contributing. She's not working with anyone. But let's see how the votes came out. It is Caleb, Celeste, Shock, Kiyoshi, Minerva, and Morgan voting for Lily. The Caleb votes are Lily and Zoe. Zoe Patel, she did not vote with Arturo. But Arturo and Jess voted for Shock. Interesting. All right, well. There goes Lily. Let's move on to the next episode. So nothing is changed on the tribe so far, since Lily wasn't really in an alliance with anyone. We got a reward challenge. They're split into groups of 3. And it is Arturo, Jess, and Zoe Patel who win a reward. They win a trip to the spa with lunch. Okay. Jess has won immunity again. The physical threat of the season is Jess. Jess Sigworth. Makes sense. She was on the Brawn tribe at the beginning. So let's see what's going on the beach. Zoe has found the hidden immunity idol. I didn't know there was another one, but apparently Zoe Patel has found her second idol. And Celeste has the other one, obviously. And Jess and Zoe have a small fight. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Caleb and Shock find something in common, which has a lasting impact. And it looks like we have another alliance. It's Celeste, it's Minerva, and it's Morgan. So this is the Realm of Magic Alliance plus Celeste, I guess. Not really sure how these 3 came together. I mean, I guess Minerva and Morgan just kind of formed their Realm of Magic Alliance and pulled in Celeste. But let's see how this impacts tribal. We got the tribe here. We got 2 idols at play. We got Jess with the immunity necklace. And it is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol, it is so hard for me to say immunity idol. I'm sorry. My accent does like very heavily get in the way, but you're just gonna have to live with that. It's fine. Now is the time to do so. Nobody decides to use the idol, so we will read the votes. The first vote goes to Arturo. Second vote goes to Zoe Patel. Oh no. Third vote goes to Zoe Patel. Fourth vote goes to Arturo, so it is tied. 2 votes Arturo. Arturo. That's also a word that I have a hard time saying. I'm sorry. 2 votes Arturo. 2 votes Zoe. 5 votes left. Minerva. Okay, interesting. We got 2 votes Arturo. 2 votes Zoe. 1 vote Minerva. Next vote goes to Minerva. We're tied again. 2 votes Arturo. 2 votes Minerva. 2 votes Zoe. 3 votes left. Minerva. That's 3 votes Minerva. 2 votes Arturo. And 2 votes Zoe. 2 votes left. Another vote for Zoe. We got 3 votes Minerva, 3 votes Zoe, 2 votes Arturo, 1 vote left. And the next person voted out. The 10th person voted out, I should say. It's Zoe Patel with an idol in her pocket. Oh, wait, she uses the super. This was a super idol? I didn't read that. I'm sorry. This was the Tony Blacho's super idol. She uses the idol. She is no longer vulnerable for tribal. Minerva goes out. I completely messed that up. I'm sorry. All right. Well, Zoe Patel, she remains. She wasted an idol. Now she uses an idol. She's fine. Minerva, she's gone. Minerva charm. That's unfortunate. She was in a good spot. I mean, she survived this vote. Apparently, they vote split it. Not a very good vote split because Arturo only got 2 votes. I feel like Celeste probably needed to put a vote on Arturo as well to make sure at least Zoe or Arturo would go out. But who was voting with them? It was Jess. Okay. Oh yeah, Arturo and Jess have an alliance. I forgot. Okay, well, Zoe just idled out Minerva. Let's go into the next episode. The final 8. We got Arturo, we got Caleb Vitor, we got Celeste, we got Shock, we got Jess, we got Kiyoshi, Morgan, and Zoe Patel. Honestly, Kiyoshi Ito kind of purple at this moment. I don't really know what he's doing. He does have that alliance with Caleb still. And I think Shock is in that alliance, if I remember correctly. But Arturo has found the hidden immunity idol. So that's interesting. That final 2 alliance, they are back-to-back finding idols. The underdogs of the season, Arturo and Zoe Patel. Although he's not even that loyal to her. Like, he's much more loyal to Jess. But yeah, let's go through the alliances again, because I kind of forget who was working with who. We got Caleb, Celeste, Shock, and Kiyoshi together. And Shock is, like, super loyal to this. Caleb and Kiyoshi are also kind of loyal, and Celeste is less loyal. I guess she kind of knows she's on the bottom here. But Caleb and Kiyoshi are also working with Morgan. And then Celeste and Morgan are also working together. They have that final 2. They had a final 3 with Minerva, but she just got idled out. So it's Celeste and Morgan working together now. So this is kind of interesting. Caleb and Kiyoshi seem to be a tight duo, and they are working with both Shock and Celeste and Morgan separately. And then Morgan and Celeste, they are less like loyal to this, because I guess they are like comparing notes and see that Caleb and Kiyoshi are playing both sides. And they have their final 2 going on. But then we have the other alliances. It's Arturo and Zoe with a final 2, and Arturo and Jess with another final 2. So this should be an interesting tribal coming up. We got a reward challenge. Group 1 wins reward. It's Celeste, Shock, Jess, and Morgan. I feel like Jess has won every single reward at this point. But let's go into the immunity challenge. It is Morgan who wins immunity. They are not going home tonight. Let's see what's going on the beach. Kiyoshi and Morgan bond strongly, which has a lasting impact. And then Caleb and Morgan have a small fight, which has a lasting impact as well. We got this beauty tribe alliance having something happening. They dissolve. They're done. Arturo and Zoe Patel, they are not working together anymore, which is probably not great for either of them, to be honest. I don't really know why they would split up, but they did. Let's just move on to tribal. We got Celeste with an idol. We got Arturo with an idol. And then we got Morgan with the immunity necklace. Is anyone gonna play the idol? Arturo has decided to play the hidden immunity idol, and he uses it on Jess. Any votes cast against Jess will not count. This might be a massive idol play. Arturo using it on his final 2. I shall read the votes. The first vote goes to Jess, does not count. Second vote goes to Jess, does not count. Third vote goes to Jess, does not count. Holy shit. Fourth vote goes to Jess, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Celeste. Sixth vote goes to Celeste. That's 2 votes Celeste, 2 votes left. Zoe Patel. We got 2 votes Celeste, 1 vote Zoe Patel, 1 vote left. Last vote goes to Zoe Patel. We're tied. Jess would have gone out here, but Arturo idled her, or used an idol on her, I should say. But it seems like the majority alliance did split their votes between Zoe and Jess, so I imagine Zoe goes out here. We will have a revote. Everyone aside from Celeste and Zoe will vote again. First vote goes to Zoe Patel. Second vote goes to Celeste. 1 vote Celeste, 1 vote Zoe, 4 votes left. Zoe Patel. 2 votes Zoe, 1 vote Celeste, 3 votes left. Next vote goes to Celeste. We're tied again. 2 votes Celeste, 2 votes Zoe, 2 votes left. Next vote goes to Zoe Patel. So that's 3 votes Zoe, 2 votes Celeste, 1 vote left. And the 11th person voted out. It's Zoe Patel. Yeah, I figured that would happen. That was really good idol play, but also really well played by the majority alliance. They successfully played off this idol play. It was Arturo, it was Zoe, and Jess, I imagine, that voted for Celeste. No, it was Arturo and Jess voted for Celeste. Celeste and Morgan voted for Zoe. And then the Jess votes were Caleb, Shock, Kiyoshi, and Zoe. So Zoe voted with the majority. She should have just thrown a vote on Celeste, honestly. But she did not do that, and now she's gone. RP Zoe. We're on to the final 7. We've got Arturo Lin, we got Caleb Vitor, Celeste Michelson, Shock Villarreal, Jess Sigworth, Kiyoshi Ito, and Morgan Ember. Honestly, I think Kiyoshi has this. I think he is the one to beat at this point. But we do have some idols in play, so let's not get too presumptuous. Let's see what's going on the tribes. There's another idol hidden, and Jess has found it. We have the 2 idols. Celeste has an idol. Jess has an idol now. This could prove to be interesting. These are 2 people that just got votes. Our alliances have not changed, although Morgan is less trusting of Caleb and Kiyoshi. And Celeste and Morgan, they are now a loyalty of 8. So that could be a very powerful duo. Also, look at this. Shock is losing loyalty to Kiyoshi, Caleb, and Celeste. He was an 8. Now he's gone down to a 7. Maybe I spoke too soon. I feel like this could be trouble for Caleb and Kiyoshi, but let's see, maybe not. We're at the auction. Morgan has won some popcorn, candy, and a glass of soft drink. Celeste has won a covered item. It's quesadillas, guacamole, salsa, and a cold margarita. Very nice. Arturo wins a choice of 2 covered items, and he gets a steak sandwich and an iced tea. Alright, good for him. We got Shock winning a covered item. It's a bowl of rice and a glass of water, so he got what Arturo did not pick, I guess. Then Celeste wins 3 succulent barbecue ribs and a bottle of cold beer. Very nice. Celeste eating good today. And then Arturo wins the advantage in the game. It's a clue to the hidden immunity idol. I believe there is not a hidden immunity idol in play right now. I'm pretty sure both are found at this point. So let's see. Arturo wins immunity. He didn't need the idol, so he is safe from tribal tonight. Let's see what's going on the beach. Morgan has decided to leave the Brains Alliance. Kiyoshi and Caleb, they are by themselves now. Although they do also have that big alliance still. So maybe they're fine. We shall see. I imagine Jess is in trouble. But again, she does have an idol. So maybe not. Let's go to tribal. We got Celeste with an idol. We got Jess with an idol. And then we got Arturo with the immunity necklace. Let's go ahead and vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Celeste has decided to use the hidden immunity idol on herself. Any votes cast against Celeste will not count. Jess has also decided to use the hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Jess will not count. 2 idols in 1 tribal. That is crazy. Holy shit. That's basically like the minority alliance completely covered, right? Not Morgan, I guess. So maybe this could be Morgan's time to go. We shall see. I will read the votes. First vote goes to Jess. Does not count. Jess does not count. Jess does not count. Jess does not count. 4 votes red. None of them have counted yet. Jess does not count. Morgan. That's 1 vote Morgan. We got 1 vote left. It's Morgan. Yeah, 12th person voted out. Morgan. Celeste wasting an idol here. I don't really see why she would do that, but I guess she was aligned with Morgan, so it could have been between either of them. But Morgan is going out here. 12th person voted out. Let's see how the vote came out. It was Jess and Arturo, the final two, that voted out Morgan. Everyone else voted for Jess, and Jess obviously used the idol. So if I'm gonna be honest, I would have thrown a vote on either Caleb or Kiyoshi here. I don't really see why they would take out Morgan. I guess maybe they thought Morgan was still in that big alliance, but I don't know. I feel like Kiyoshi and Caleb are clearly the power players here, but maybe not. Maybe it's not that obvious. We will move on to the final 6. We've got Arturo, Caleb, Celeste, Shock, Jess, and Kiyoshi Ito. 2 more episodes until the finale. There is an idol hidden. No one has found it. We got our alliances. It's Caleb, it's Celeste, it's Shock, it's Kiyoshi. But look at this. Celeste is back in it. She's a loyalty of 7 now. Shock also back to an 8. So I think Celeste losing Morgan was like, okay, well, I gotta commit to this now. And I guess Shock is probably just like, we have a 4-person alliance. It's the final 6. We have the majority. Let's just stick to the plan. Look at this. Caleb and Kiyoshi, they are on 8 now. Final 2. I imagine Arturo and Jess are in trouble. One of them is going to have to win the immunity, and the other is going to have to find the idol to survive this vote. There's like no way. Let's go to the reward challenge. Group 1 wins reward. It's Caleb, it's Celeste, it's Kiyoshi Ito. They win a trip to bring supplies to school kids, hamburgers, and hot dogs. But more importantly, let's go into the immunity challenge. It is Kiyoshi Ito who has 1 immunity. That is not great for Jess and Arturo. I imagine they are probably going to struggle now. No one has found the idol. Shock and Jess have a small fight, which has a lasting impact. Okay. RIP Jess. Jess is gone, I think. Let's go to Tribal. Kiyoshi has the necklace. Nobody has an idol. It is time to vote. I will read the votes. The first vote goes to Shock. That's 1 vote Shock. Second vote goes to Jess. 1 vote Shock, 1 vote Jess. 4 votes left. Third vote goes to Arturo. Okay, interesting. So we got 1 vote Arturo, 1 vote Shock, 1 vote Jess. Next vote goes to Arturo. That's 2 votes Arturo, 1 vote Shock, 1 vote Jess. 2 votes left. Shock. That's 2 votes Arturo, 2 votes Shock, 1 vote Jess, 1 vote left. And the 13th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. It's Arturo. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really understand this vote split though. Like, why did they throw a vote on Jess? Like, if they're gonna vote split, like, then you should vote split, right? This doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Shock threw a vote on Jess. Maybe he's just mad at Jess. He wanted to throw a vote on her. It's fine, whatever. We got the final 5. It's Caleb, it's Celeste, it's Shock, it's Jess, it's Kiyoshi Ito. Let's see if anyone finds this idol. I believe this is the last tribal to use an idol. Although this is a final 2 season, so maybe not. But let's see. Celeste has found another hidden immunity idol. She wasted her last one, but she's back with another idol. She's also losing loyalty to the Brains Tribal Alliance. I guess she is like fully realizing she is on the bottom of this. She has to make sure to make it to the end. She has to be on her own. And look at this. Caleb is at a loyalty of 9 now with Kiyoshi. This final 2, they are fully formed at this point. I think either of them are winning this. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't see a scenario where they don't. Although actually I do see one. Celeste's idol. This could be the game-changing move if Celeste gets one of them out. We're at the reward challenge. Kiyoshi Ito has 1 reward, and he decides to take Shock with him to reward. They win a pizza. But the immunity challenge, the important challenge, who wins that? It's Shock Villarreal winning the immunity challenge, the oldest person on the tribe. I imagine Jess is done for. Maybe, maybe not. Celeste has the idol. This is the last round to use it. And Celeste and Kiyoshi have a minor disagreement. This is interesting. So is Celeste gonna use the idol and idol out Kiyoshi Ito, the power player? The person that has been in power the entire time? We shall see. Let's go to Tribal. Celeste has the idol. Shock has the immunity necklace. It is time to vote. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Celeste does use the idol on herself. No surprise there. I mean, It's the last time to use it. She should do it. I shall read the votes. And the first vote goes to Jess. Second vote goes to Kiyoshi. Third vote goes to Jess. And the 14th person voted out. It's Jess. Jess had a good run. She won 2 immunities. She was the ultimate underdog, but she didn't really have any chance at beating that big alliance. She threw a vote of respect at Kiyoshi on her way out. But we're on to the finale. We've got the final 4 here. It is Caleb Vitor. It is Celeste Michelson. It's Shock Villarreal and Kiyoshi Ito. Honestly, I think Kiyoshi has this. I think it's his game to lose here, but it is a final 2 here at this finale, so maybe he gets clipped at the end. We shall see. On the tribe, you got these alliances. Everyone is an alliance together. I don't really understand how that works, but we got this final 2 working together, Caleb and Kiyoshi. I feel like these are the game makers here. But let's go to the immunity challenge. Kiyoshi Ito has 1 immunity. This is his 2nd immunity, right? I think so. Very nicely done, Kiyoshi. Let's check out what's going on the beach. There is nothing going on the beach. Okay, well, it is the final 4. Usually nothing changes. Let's go to tribal. Kiyoshi has the necklace. I shall read the votes. And the first vote goes to Celeste. Second vote goes to Celeste. Third vote goes to Caleb Vitor. That's 2 votes Celeste, 1 vote Caleb, 1 vote left. And the 50th person voted out. It is Celeste. Not surprising. I mean, she had 2 idol plays. I think both of them were unsuccessful. But, you know, at least she found 2 idols. Let's move on to part 2. Who is going to make up this final 2? Is it going to be the final 2 of Caleb and Kiyoshi? Or is Shock Villarreal going to sneak his way into that final 2? Let's find out. We shall go to the final immunity challenge. And the person who has 1 immunity is Shock Villarreal. Oh my god. Somehow he has done it. I imagine he probably doesn't win here. I mean, I think he is like the GOAT. However, is the jury bitter? Are they going to be bitter at Kiyoshi and Caleb? Let's find out. What is going on the beach? Nothing. Let's go to tribal. Shock Villarreal has the immunity necklace. It is time to vote. He will cast the only vote. And the 16th person voted out of Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty. And the final member of the jury, it's Kiyoshi Ito. He gets cut at the end. This is incredible. Kiyoshi Ito was the one to beat. He had it wrapped up. However, Shock Villarreal said, not today. I am taking Caleb to the end with me. So that is unfortunate for Kiyoshi. He is our fallen angel. But we will move on to the final tribal council. We got Caleb, we got Shock, and we got our jury composed of Angela Moreland, Arturo Lin, Celeste Michelson, Jess Sigworth, Kiyoshi Ito, Lily Fang, Minerva Charm, Morgan Ember, and Zoe Patel. The final 2 plead their case. The jury asks their questions, and we shall read the votes. The first vote goes to Caleb. The second vote goes to Shock. The third vote goes to Shock. And the 4th vote goes to Caleb. We're tied. 2 votes Caleb, 2 votes Shock. 5th vote goes to Shock. That's 3 votes Shock, 2 votes Caleb. Caleb, we're tied. 3 votes Shock, 3 votes Caleb. And I believe 1 vote left, right? It was a 7-person jury, right? No, it was a 9-person jury. Okay. Next vote goes to Shock. We've got 4 votes Shock, 3 votes Caleb, 2 votes left then. And the next vote goes to Caleb. We're tied again. 4 votes Caleb, 4 votes Shock, 1 vote left. And the winner of Sims 4 Survivor, Brains versus Brawn versus Beauty, is Caleb Vitor, the Vampire King. He has done it. Beauty wins out on this season. Congratulations, Caleb. I mean, yeah, I guess Shock was the GOAT, but he was not that big of a GOAT. But let's see how this turned out. The people who voted correctly for Caleb were Angelo, it was Jess, it was Lily, it was Morgan, it was Zoe. It was not Kiyoshi Ito. He voted for Shock. Interesting. He did not vote for his number 1. Holy shit. I guess he was like, okay, I respect the move of cutting me at the end. I'm not bitter, and to prove it, I will give you my vote. But, you know, whatever. Didn't really matter. Caleb won anyway. The shock votes were Arturo, Celeste, Kiyoshi, and Minerva. But let's find out who was the fan favorite. It was Oleana. I don't even remember when she went out. It's been so long ago, but somehow she became the fan favorite. Maybe this was like a particularly nasty season. They were like, let's have like the 6th boot or whatever. Yeah, she was the 6th boot. She is gonna be the fan favorite of the season, I guess. But there you have it. The final results of Sims 4 Survivor: Brains versus Brawn versus Booty. Booty? Booty? Beauty, I'm sorry. Angela Pleasant takes 18th place. Then it's Sergio, it's Marcus Flex, Don Lothario, Sophia Bjergsen, Oleana Nagata, Mortimer Goth, Angelo Moreland, Lily Fang, Minerva Charm, Zoe Patel, Morgan Ember, Arturo Lynn, Jess Sigworth, Celeste Michelson. Then we have our final 3, Kiyoshi Ito, Shock Villarreal in 2nd place, and our winner, Caleb Bator, 2nd person in the Hall of Fame of my Sims 4 Survivor brand steals. I think I might do another one. These 2 were so fun. If you haven't watched the first one, I will link that down below in the description. Anyway, this was fun. Let's look at our stats. Jess Sigworth had the most challenge wins, but the most immunity wins were Arturo, Shock, Jess, and Kiyoshi, tied with 2 each. Morgan had 1. Votes received, the most were Jess Sigworth with 18 votes. Holy shit. Zoe Patel got 10, and then Morgan with 9, Mortimer with 8. Nobody got 0 votes, so that's something. Most strategic was Celeste Michelson, even though she played 2 idols incorrectly on herself. 2nd was Arturo, our underdog king, and then Kiyoshi Ito. That makes sense. But there you have it. Our winner, Caleb Bator. Congratulations to Caleb, our reigning king. Alright, that's me for today. See you in the next one. Bye.